Hi everyone, Kelly here with the Siren and the Pirate jewelry for the adventurer. And today I just wanted to get on here and give you a little shop update because I am finally back in the US. Some of you have been following along and I've been out of the country, I'm back in the US and I'm again starting up my Etsy shop. And then hopefully now that I've got my Etsy shop updated, I can get back to getting you more tutorials. So here's what I've got in store right now. Okay, I think I'll start off with some of the larger wire woven pendants. So this one is available now. This is actually a Nicole Hanna design tutorial, but I've made it myself, and I've chosen the stone, which is a sardonyx. Hope I'm saying that right. It's a stone that I purchased up in Sedona, Arizona. It's beautiful. It's got these awesome markings, and it's kind of like a pink, purple, and red, and then like a deep sort of navy blue. I hope that it's showing up how awesome it looks on camera. Just the back side, I do make sure that there's no pokey bits, and it's hanging on a, I think it's a 4.7 millimeter cable chain, so it's balanced really well. You know, I think that the size of the chain matches the length or the shape and size of the pendant. It's got a little weight to it. I haven't weighed it actually, but for those of you who like a little bit of a heavier pendant, this would be a nice one for that. So this guy is available. Another larger wire woven piece. I call this one Aishwarya, and it's made using a red tiger's eye, just really beautiful striations in there. And this is another Nicole Hanna design tutorial. I love using and learning from her tutorials. It lays really nicely on the skin, and again has the same chain as before, which, like I mentioned with the first one, really balances it out very nicely. I've got this next one. It's my own design. This is called Ethereal Road, and it's kind of a, well, I named it Ethereal Road because it kind of has those ethereal vibes to it. It's kind of funky, but if you're like digging something that's wire only, no gemstones, just the copper, this one is available. I'll just go right down the line here. I've got two rings available. They're similar. Both are made using a turquoise cabochon, and I believe this is, I bought these from Fire Mountain Gems, and it's turquoise assembled. And you know, I've spent some time trying to look up what assembled means, and I've concluded that I think it means stabilized. If anyone knows the answer to that, would you please write it down in the comments below, because that's just kind of the conclusion that I've come to. So this first one is a size 7, so it's made from sterling silver wire, turquoise cabochon, fits a size 7. You might have, you know, you probably have a little room still left in there because I'm a size 7 and it's not overly snug. Fits just about right. So this one, and then the other one doesn't have the little swirls on the side, and it's a larger, it's a 9.5. So I have two rings up and available. And then I have from my most recent PDF tutorial, this design I am finally offering the digital download on my Etsy shop, as well as these two pendants for sale. They will come on a ball chain, and I believe I have an option there. You can choose the length of chain that you would like. This one is called Amphitrite. from the sea. And then getting into now a different style of more wire wrapping rather than the weaving and some smaller pendants. I have Revna available. Revna, I believe when I named this, Revna is referring to the Scandinavian name for crow. And this is a topaz that I also purchased from Sedona, shop in Sedona, Arizona. I think all of these, yes, all of these were Sedona. Gosh, now I'm trying to think of where it was. I had to go look it up. It's from a shop called Crystal Magic in Sedona, Arizona. All right, and now my newest pieces. I have 3 available. These pieces are made using Imperial Crown turquoise that I purchased from Fire Mountain Gems. And I've done a wire wrapping on all these. These are, you know, kind of smaller but still statement pieces. This one has more of a leaf shape. This one is a very densely packed and wrapped. All of these will come on a ball chain, and again, you can choose the length of your chain. All of these are made using pure copper, which I have treated and polished to give it the antique look. I don't apply any coatings to my pieces to allow you to experience the benefits of wearing the copper against your skin. And I do have free PDF downloads on care instructions on you know, how to maintain and care for your copper and handmade jewelry. This next series, I've been getting into metal smithing, and these 3 pieces are from my Wood Witch collection. So they're very organic in nature. I tell you what, I came up with this name because I was out on a little nature walk, and I really like looking at all of the roots and the limbs, especially when they all kind of get pushed together, and it's so intricate looking. And because my imagination goes there, I'm like, that must be where the Witch of the Woods lives. Oops, sorry about the camera shake. So anyways, when I started metalsmithing and I'm playing with a lot of fusion techniques, when the copper is all melted together, it gave that same look of those limbs together. So this is my Wood Witch necklace. It can be a nice talisman pendant. You can give it meaning, you can give it protection, healing, good luck, whatever you want to bestow upon this pendant. It has a nice minimalistic look to it, just very interesting looking. The other one, the third one here, is kind of the same design, but I've put a little Trinity knot in here. So we've got 3 jump rings, circles fused together. So that is those are the Wood Witch pendants. Oh, and if you are into charming your jewelry, which, you know, it's not everybody's thing, but there are YouTube videos out there on how to charm jewelry. I personally will sometimes lay it like on a bed of gemstones. It's like I have some pyrite gemstones or some amethyst. I feel like it absorbs the power. Again, you might not be into it, but I kind of like it, and I like to bestow meaning onto my pieces of jewelry. And then when I wear them, I don't know if it works or not, but for me, it gives it more power, and it's something about the connection of this means this, and when I wear it, I feel protected or I feel strong. And it might just be something in my mind, but that's really all that matters, right? Anyways, I feel like these pieces are great for taking on any mental energy you want to put into them. All right, moving right along, I do have one sterling silver Viking knit bracelet available. This is a larger size. It's gonna, I believe, let's see, about a 9.5 to 10 inch wrist. So you do have some room to move up or down. So I guess, yes, at the smallest, I had to think about that for a minute. At the smallest, it's going to measure 9.5 inches, and at the largest, it's going to be about 10 inches. So when you're sizing yourself for bracelets to see if it's going to work, you can always take a string and take it around your wrist, measure it in inches in this case, and then allow yourself a little room, you know, depending on how tight you're going to want to wear it. But this is a double knit sterling silver Viking knit bracelet. All parts of this are handmade. The weave itself, the end components, the clasps, the jumps rings. So I probably do have a little room here to make adjustments. So if you did need this to be even larger, I could add some jump rings onto this, but this one is available, and very soon I will have some more Viking knit bracelets in the shop as well. Before I go on to, if you're watching this, I am putting out a special offer for the shop update. So if you, at checkout, you can use the discount code SHOPUPDATE10 and you can get 10% off of your order. If you are also a subscriber to my email list, if you go to www.thesirenandthepirate.com, you can sign up for my email list, and I regularly send out discounts and offers, even a little bit larger than the ones I offer on social media through the email list. This one is also available. This is a beautiful wire woven pendant, again using copper. Oh, my lighting's changing. And then the middle here is a green aquamarine stone. So this one hangs on a ball chain. Really nice piece. This pendant will also come on a copper ball chain. This is a smaller mini pendant, and again, these stones I bought at Crystal Magic, Sedona, Arizona. These were unique stones because I bought a bag of gemstones that were vortex. If you're not familiar with Sedona, Arizona, there are evidently these very powerful vortices. I can never figure out what the plural is of that word. Anyways, around the area, and they are supposed to kind of, you know, magnify and bring certain types of energy or something. Anyways, these bags of rocks that I bought had evidently gone around and been in each of the vortexes. You get the idea. This one is still available. I also have two of my Galaxy pendants. If you watch my tutorials, I do have a tutorial on this particular design, and these are the two that I made in preparation for the tutorial. They will also come on a ball chain. I have this beautiful piece too. This was kind of a funky wire wrapped. I was kind of going for a water type of look, and I believe the gemstones are, yes, aventurine and topaz, and it is wrapped in sterling silver on this chain that I believe is a 16-inch sterling silver chain. Okay, we're at the last row. I will start over here with the earrings. First, this is my Indie Girl earrings series. I have a tutorial on how to do this design as well. So I have these available. This is the larger version, and then I do have a smaller version available as well, just so you can get the idea. Beautiful colors, very fun earring to wear. And then also got a similar version, but different shape, long oval shape. These are kind of AB type of beads. They have different shades of black and gray as well. And then one more version of the Indie Girl earrings are a smaller circle shape. So those are available. And then last but not least, let's see, I have just one of these up right now. The other two I still have to post. This is from my Metalsmith collection. And these are my Ohm pendants. So, you know, like in yoga, when everyone's chanting Om, this is the symbol of that sound, the sound of the universe. So I was really proud of these little guys. I was learning how to solder, doing some fusion techniques. So these are copper blanks that I do have sterling silver melted over them, and then I've done the Ohm symbol in copper. So just keep that in mind. If, you know, from the front it looks like it's going to be silver on the back, but it is copper. So if you have any, you know, copper allergies, keep that in mind. I can put a coating on the back of this, you know, if you do have any issues with copper. This hangs on a thin black nylon string, and it is a double sliding knot. So it's great because it's gonna give you a lot of length variations. You just slip it over your head and then work each of the knots to fit whatever length you would like to wear your pendant at. And I think that those knots, I've kind of been testing them out. They've been holding really well. So this one for sure is available right now. I've got two more that I have not listed yet, but I want to list them separately because all of these, because they're handmade, they all come out a little bit differently. So one of them I know had a thicker silver coating on it. So I will be listing those separately as well. Here, I thought I would run and get a little dime so you can better judge. These are very tiny little pendants. So if you're really into that minimalistic jewelry, these are great. It's going to be on a really thin string. It's going to be a very tiny little cute pendant. So that is the shop update. Make sure that if you are watching today, you can use the discount code SHOPUPDATE10. It's listed below in the description, and you can receive 10% off of your order. I am just doing my ready-made pieces now. In the past, I've had collections that are made to order, but because, you know, life is a little hectic right now, and I can't guarantee that I have time to sit down and make all of the orders, or even custom orders I'm not taking right now. So I'm just offering ready-made pieces, which will ship out faster. So that's one of the pluses of doing that, is that it's ready-made. As soon as the order comes in, I can prep it and get it out to you very quickly. So we've still got some time for Valentine's Day. I think you can still make it. If you're ordering, these things will be shipped out very quickly. That is it for now, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I will be working on some new tutorials for you coming up. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much. See you soon.